Happy Friday and welcome to Smell the Coffee. It is a beautiful morning. We are officially approaching the weekend. We couldn't be more excited. You're joined by Diana Master and Glenda Rashipura. How you doing, girl?
It's been okay. It's been a week from hell. What was up with this week?
Mercury's in the microwave.
Let's talk about this week. This week took forever, first of all, and it was just a week from hell.
Mercury is in the microwave.
Mercury is definitely in the microwave.
Mercury is in Gatorade.
What the heck was this
What
week?
the helly? Yesterday was just me going, what the helly? Like, actually, you're right. This week, wait a minute.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. We have not processed what this week was. I'm just like, from Monday to, hopefully today is a bit more chill, but it's been like giving flames the whole damn week.
You know, it wasn't even yesterday. Someone lied to me, ne? And I paused and I said, but why? Like, you ever been lied to, ne? And you just think to yourself, why
But
are
you know
you
what
lying?
I don't like about lies, ne? Especially when we have reached a certain age. At our age, at our big age, I might add, why are you still lying? Sometimes it's also not, it's like a really
No one is going to beat you, colleagues.
Yes,
Like,
and it's so random. It's just like, I didn't even ask for this. Why are you lying to me about this thing?
Oh my
I did not
gosh.
ask for this.
do you know what? Like, again, like you're saying, unprovoked, this person just randomly
I'm just
starts
minding
lying.
my
I'm
business.
just minding my business. This person starts lying to me. And I'm sitting there. You know what's crazy, right? Is when, okay, let's take, for example, you and Kaya, right? You don't know that Kaya and I are close. You don't know that Kaya and I talk. And then you say to me, Diana, so Kaya, what? You're telling me things. Not necessarily that, oh, Kaya's bad or whatever. But you're just trying to portray this thing of you and Kaya are like besties. Meanwhile, I know Kaya. So I'm listening, I'm like, wow. Like, wow. Do you know, my flabbers were gasped because I just sat there and I'm thinking to myself, why are you... What
On
did
a
you
random
gain?
Thursday, you're just lying.
What did you gain?
Yeah, to say that I have friendships with
I'm like,
cool people, what have you? I don't know. Like, it's just weird when people lie, especially when you reach a certain age. Because I know when
wait, I'm really just processing this now. Like, why?
Did you confront them?
I did. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let you have your moment. It's so good, but I don't know why people choose to lie to me. Because I'm just like, what was the reason? Colleagues, you don't need to lie. No one is going to beat you up, okay? Literally,
No one will beat you, honestly speaking.
And if
I've
people
also
don't
seen that
ask-
with men as well, right? I'm not trying to throw men under the bus. Of course, anybody across the board can do this. But I think we were talking, you and I, the other day about like how, look, it was not even that serious between the two of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you going out of your way
Why are you going out
to
of your
lie
way?
to me? Like, we're still like just getting to know each
Oh,
other.
guys, people are liars.
Why are you going out of your way to lie to me? But then maybe with that we can understand that it's I guess lying
It's a psychological issue.
and an insecure issue.
Some people are just pathological liars. Some people just can't not lie.
I have
They
to just
have
lie.
to lie.
It's
It's like kleptomania, right?
I had a friend in high school who would just lie randomly.
Randomly, yeah.
And her lies were so outrageous,
Yeah.
right? We stayed in the hostel, and you know most the hunger of the hostel. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it'd be like, yeah, so my mom came here, and then she had like a KFC bucket. But I was like, you know, I don't feel like it. You know, it's those like lies that don't make any sense. And I'm like, why are you lying? We know you would not say no to this.
It's like me coming here and telling you guys, you know,
Yeah.
I'm actually a billionaire. Like, I'm just choosing to live this life because I want to experience what normal people go through. And it's like, Diana, why? We didn't ask you. But you're right, it does come from a place of insecurity when you feel people are looking down on you and you want to overinflate your importance, I guess, when you want people to think that you're important. I don't know. It's sort of like kleptomania. With kleptomania, you steal just because, right? You can just see a pen.
You can't help yourself.
You can't help yourself. You see a pen, you're like, wow, I just need to get this pen. And it's like, but Glenn, what do you need the pen for? That time at your house, you have 50,000 pens.
Okay, kleptomania is wild.
Kleptomania is the craziest thing to me.
It's wild because it could be a wealthy person. You have all the money that you could possibly need. You are living a very comfortable life. You go in the shop and you're being caught for shoplifting. I don't know, a PS bar or something like that. Like why are you putting
You know
yourself
what?
in situations like this?
I don't know. I think shoplifting, I can understand. For me, it's things like,
Is it the-
like a tea bag. Why are you stealing a tea bag, bruv?
Okay, yeah.
Because kleptomaniacs just steal the most random
But you're right.
things.
Shoplifting is about the thrill of getting caught. I'm not-
Yeah.
I can get that. But just these random things that like just a random tea bag. You
You just see a tea bag and you're like, wow, that's guy's tea bag. Let me steal it.
Why?
Why? You don't have tea bags at your house? No, I do. Okay? But just the fact that it's normal. Guys, I feel like
Get
all
help.
of us need therapy. Some more than others. But I will never understand people
But
that
speaking
lie for
of
the sake
lying, right? Let's get back to the conversation of lying. I know the other day we were talking about when you're starting to date, it's okay to have a roster, right?
Okay.
But now I'm seeing Patrick, and then I'm seeing John, and then I'm seeing Peter. Patrick wants to see me at 5,
Yeah.
so does John, and then Peter wants to see me at 6. But I can't manage that time very well. So how do I be authentic and honest? Or do I say, hey, I'm seeing other people? Is that the way to go?
You're an actress. Fake it till you make it. Must I teach you everything?
Till the...
Learn to organize your day. You tell Patrick, I have a family event at 6 in the evening, so you and I can only meet at 11. You tell John, I have an early morning breakfast meeting at 11, so you and I can only meet at 2. You tell Peter, whatever it is, you space out your dates. If they find out, you say, but I never said I was dating any of you. This is a competition. It's fair game.
It's fair game. Okay, yeah, that's quite interesting.
Must I teach you everything?
Please teach me everything. Okay, now I need your advice on air. How do you break it off with someone who's just a really nice person? You and I have had our fair share of like, ugh, man. But then you're like, oh, this is such a very beautiful human being, but it's just not gonna work for us.
You're just not my type.
Yeah, and how do you break it off with that person? My friend was saying I should rock up there with a ring and say, you knew I was Herero. You knew I was Herero.
No. You don't do it like that. You become the problem. You acknowledge that you are the problem. You say, listen, it's not you.
It's me.
It's me. Right now, I'm just not in a place where I can commit. Right now, I'm not in a place. I'm dealing with whatever it is that I'm
And then
dealing
2
with.
days
Listen.
later,
Can you listen?
Okay.
Listen. This is why you failed in class, because you don't listen.
Continue.
You asked for advice. You're not
I'm
listening.
listening, guys.
Once you make yourself the problem and you acknowledge, because I'm going through a lot and whatever, and I really, my favorite line, I don't want to bleed on someone that didn't cause the pain.
Women in male-dominated
Then
fields.
he's going to say, wow, she's so self-aware. And then boom,
2 days
just
later.
like that.
But
But he will even be like, oh, I understand.
Uh-huh.
And, some will say, I'm willing to wait. And then you say, I just don't think that's fair to you. I just need to sort myself out. I need to deal with myself without bringing other people into my mess. Blah.
I'm just not ready.
I'm not in that
ready.
place
I'm
right
not
now. I'm not in
there.
that situation. I'm not in
And
that
if you
space.
see me in a relationship 2 days later, mind your business.
I'm not ready for a relationship. The with you was silent. I'm not ready for a relationship with you.
The with you was very silent.
The with you was silent, but like, yeah.
Read between the lines. You're a grown up.
You're a grown up. But nevertheless, before we get into our meme of the day, Yesterday was a very interesting day because it was the CST launch. It was 3 industries coming together to shape the future of Namibia's tourism economy. So CST basically stands for Creative Sports Tourism. And the expo is going to be taking place from the 2nd to the 4th of September this year. So let's take a look and see how that launch went down.
Of course, the CST Expo is more than just an exhibition. It's a strategic economic catalyst. It brings together tourism operators, hospitality brands, sports federations, athletes, creative entrepreneurs, production houses, investors, and policymakers such as myself under one roof. This is exactly the kind of collaboration required to unlock new opportunities and build industries that are resilient, innovative, and of course, inclusive. Through exhibitions, activations, curated discussions, and commercial networking, the CST Expo will help introduce new tourism products, stimulate partnerships, and unlock sustainable revenue models across multiple sectors that should have been under one roof. It will allow our tourism industry to diversify and move beyond traditional models, embracing experience-led tourism that speaks to modern global travelers. As the ministry responsible for ICT in the country, we also recognize the crucial role of digital platforms, storytelling, and media in shaping Namibia's international image. The creative industries including film, digital media, music, live performance, and content production have the power to turn Namibia's landscapes into global stages. Imagine desert marathons broadcasted worldwide, adventure sports competitions along our coastlines, cultural festivals that celebrate Namibian heritage and creativity, documentaries and digital campaigns that inspire travelers to experience Namibia firsthand. These are not just ideas, these are economic opportunities. The objectives of this Creative Sports Tourism Expo are aligned with Namibia's broader national development priorities. This platform aims to diversify Namibia's tourism economy by integrating the creative and sports industries into the tourism value chain, stimulate economic growth by creating a commercial meeting ground for partnerships, investments, and innovation, support youth development and job creation through new opportunities in sports, media, entertainment, and experimental tourism. Strengthen Namibia's global destination brand by positioning the country as a hub for adventure, performance, culture, and travel. And importantly, to establish a scalable long-term platform capable of generating recurring economic impact across multiple sectors. When we have many Brand Namibia discussions, we talk about how there is no really a country that can be likened to ours. We have landscapes in almost all their types in one country. But beyond that, we have the space to accommodate anything that comes our way. Also, when it comes to sport, I can't remember the source of this, Margaret, but you would know. As Namibians, we have the highest percentage of success in most of the sports codes recognized at the Olympics. We do above average when it comes to sports codes all over the world for a country of only 3 million people. We have a special offering as the Republic of Namibia. So, ladies and gentlemen, this vision is particularly important for our young people. Namibia has a talented, energetic, and creative youth population. Many young Namibians are already building careers in sports, digital media, creative production, and event management. Platforms such as CST create pathways for them to transform their passion into sustainable livelihoods. When we invest in platforms like this, we're not only building an Ladies and gentlemen, this vision also resonates strongly with our national development priorities articulated in our Supper Party Manifesto and, of course, our National Development Plan number 6, which both recognize tourism, sports, and the creative industries as powerful drivers of economic diversification, youth empowerment, and inclusive growth.
AITSA is 'n eg Namibiese inisiatief. Ons reis op die hartklop van Afrika en vertel stories van mense en hulle dorpe op verskeie platforms insluitende televisie en sosiale media. Dit is joune, syne, julle en ook almal van hulle aan die ander kant van ons grense sinne. En dit maak AITSA 'n lekker ding. Kyk AITSA maande om 18:30 op NTV, oneup2.com, as ook op Netwerk Media Hub en NTV Afrikaans se YouTube kanale. Volg ons op Facebook of besoek ons webwerf by aitsafrica.com.
This is Generation C, where high school stories come alive. It's youth-led, youth-driven, and all about real voices from real schools. From standout learners and aspiring teachers, to school culture, talent, vibes, and everything that makes each school unique. No scripts, no filters, just authentic moments and big energy. Catch Generation C every Friday at 12 p.m. on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. Missed it? No stress. Watch anytime on OneUp2 under My Zone TV. Generation C, made by the youth for the youth. This is where your school gets the spotlight.
Getting into our top stories, Barack Obama has said aliens are real in an interview before later taking it to social media to clarify his comments. During an appearance on Brian Tyler Cohen's podcast, the former U.S. president was asked if aliens are real. They're real, but I haven't seen them, Mr. Obama replied. Mr. Obama also responded to a racist video shared by Donald Trump on social media that depicted him and his wife Michelle Obama as apes. The ex-president did not mention Mr. Trump by name, but said the decorum and respect for office that used to guide U.S. officials had been lost. Posting a message on Instagram, to clear up what he meant by the aliens' comments, the 44th president said, "I was trying to stick with the spirit of the speed round, but since it's gotten attention, let me clarify. Statistically, the universe is so vast that the odds are good there's life out there. But the distances between solar systems are so great that the chances we've been visited by aliens is low, and I saw no evidence during my presidency that extraterrestrials have made contact with us." Really, during the podcast interview, Mr. Obama 64 also said aliens were not being kept at Area 51, an Air Force base in Nevada. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy and they hid it from the President of the United States, Mr. Obama said. Mr. Cohen then asked what Mr. Obama's first question was after becoming president. Where are the aliens? He quipped. But Mr. Obama said officials are seriously investigating aerial phenomena that behave in seemingly unexplainable ways. There's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are, he said. We can't explain how they moved, their trajectory. They did not have an easily explainable pattern. I think people still take seriously trying to investigate and figure out what that is. Like y'all would tell us aliens are real and
So
they're
why
being
can't we
kept at
access
Area
Area
51. Thank you.
Just send us there to Area 51 and then you be
That's
like,
it.
see, there's nothing.
Just even if you hide the aliens for a day, and
Yeah.
then you say, "See, guys, we told you there are no aliens."
Yeah.
Because it's the whole red button theory. The more you tell me don't press the red button, the more I want to press it. So the more you keep hiding Area 51 from us and making it this top secret.
Now we want to know what's happening in Area 51.
Speaking of, well, not Area 51, but there's a Simpsons conspiracy that Donald Trump is going to die or something like that in March.
Okay, we are in March.
Yeah. There was a video. Apparently, The Simpsons predicted this in an episode, but then the episode was later deleted, and then it never aired. But then people had already. It had
This is
already
a rabbit
started
hole I'm
circulating.
willing to go down on this weekend.
Guys.
You know what I mean? I need to find out what this is about.
Go search The Simpsons theory on Donald Trump's death.
But do you know that the Simpsons creator apparently was in the Epstein files because he was a regular visitor on the island. So he was not really predicting. He was more like listening in on conversations and then going to write about it. So most of the things he was predicting was because it was planned.
We need to talk about conspiracy theories on Monday because I hate you for this. I started going down the Justin and Selena rabbit hole because of Justin Bieber's song Ghost. Yes. And it said, the lyrics are, if I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life. I was like, Glenora. But anyway.
Yes, and the tattoo. He has a tattoo of... Okay, anyways, we don't want to get into that.
We digress.
We digress. In our next story, you know how sometimes you do something bad and then you're caught by the police? And in this instance, I don't know if this particular individual did something bad. Or I think, in my opinion, he just wanted to work.
Okay.
So he broke into...
Okay.
I don't want to give too much away. Let's take a look.
Can't trust your Little Caesars anymore because the person making your pizzas might not even work there. This guy broke into Little Caesars one night, and instead of stealing money from the cash register, he decided to just work a shift. Jonathan Hackett broke in while the restaurant was closed, fired up the grill, flipped some dough, and started selling pizzas to real customers as if they were actually open. And he knew exactly what he was doing because he was a former employee who had worked at the store. And the first day, he actually got away with it. He made $50 off of selling 10 pizzas. It worked so well for him that he came back again for day 2. Only this time, the real staff was inside. And instead of letting him punch in, they punched him. Police said it got violent, and he had to be taken to the hospital, where they later arrested him.
It was very strange. You know, it's nothing I've ever heard of. It's nothing that we've ever seen, you know, in my 26 years of law enforcement here in Kingston. So this was a head scratcher and a first for us.
He's now facing 3 felonies, a misdemeanor, and because there was a winter storm that weekend, they slapped on a curfew violation for good measure. All in exchange for $50 and a shift at Little Caesars. No good deed goes unpunished.
They should have let him keep the $50. So there was a day we shared a story, but you were not here. It was about this guy who had an obsession, or has an obsession with trains. So every day he would put on a uniform and literally just run the trains, right? And getting passengers on time,
Yes.
everything. There was a day one of the conductors wasn't even there, and this man just, because he knew the routes perfectly,
yeah.
he knew everything, he knew the ins and outs. And I just thought of Sheldon from Big Bang, because you know he has an obsession with trains.
Yeah.
But this man knew everything about the connecting lines, how to get passengers there faster. Everything was working, but then they arrested him. And I said, that's not fair, because
That's not fair.
He needs help, but then give him the job, because he's not harming anyone.
Clearly, he's good at
His job. Let him keep
Better,
it.
we might even say better than the actual people that
Exactly.
are employed there.
Exactly.
I think it's also the same thing here. He didn't steal anything.
He didn't steal anything.
He came and sold your pizzas for you.
Left the money in the cash register.
Yes. Like, what?
So that's the thing. Because
I don't think he needed to be arrested. You know, maybe left off with a warning or something. Don't come back here again. Or
Or just give him the job, bro.
Or just give him the
Just
job.
give him the job, because already people, like you're saying, the people that actually work there, they don't care for the job.
Yes.
They are so rude. They're just, and then there's this man who's truly passionate about what he's doing. Just give him the job. Let him do what he needs to do.
The fact that he broke in and he didn't steal anything.
Yeah,
he just,
went
made
pizza.
to go make pizza
Said,
for people.
I love doing this, so I'm gonna do it.
I want to make people happy.
But anyway, that does bring us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. It's been an amazing, crazy, hectic week, but we do hope you get to rest and recharge this weekend, and we'll catch you guys again Monday, feeling bright, refreshed, and ready to start on the week. Please do have yourselves an amazing weekend.